EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the San Francisco 49ers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The second-year man, Cam Little, has the honors. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Stop.
For an opener, Purdy to throw. And that one incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
38-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Get set, get set. 18.
Purdy to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down.
Thomas Morstead in punt formation for San Francisco.
This fielded in the end zone. Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but is taken down after a solid return. They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
12 yards to go.
Red on red. Tomato, tomato. Sink right.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. On 4th down, here's the AFC Pro Bowler from a year ago, Logan Cook, to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. On the return, it's Moore. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
at the Jaguars' 43-yard line.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. A pickup of 21 on that connection. It's good for a Niners first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. Hey, that's about as exciting a one-yard run as you're going to see all game. Found a way to dodge that first would-be tackler, but not much after that.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 9. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Exiting the pocket right. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most. And I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
3rd and 9.
Get set, get set. 18. Yellow.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked by the rookie out of Colorado. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, change.
This drive begins with a run by Chutin. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. He dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He's going to let this one go deep. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. A give for McCaffrey running right. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On 2nd down, Purdy. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Throwing on the run. It's behind his man, and it's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And now it's 4th down.
Field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
Piñeiro's kick is good. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He fields it at the 8. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Forced out left, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The rookie out of Georgia, Michael Williams, having success early in his career, his 2nd sack in these first few weeks of the season. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. 47 yards.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Hey, Karen, 222. Gelson. Hey, Karen. Go.
Off the play action, here's Fields. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Here we go. Green 19, that's not.
2nd down. It's Fields. Flush to his right. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Fields. Hit by the 4-time All-Pro Fred Warner. And the Niners will take over here just shy of the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Get set. 18, what's up?
Purdy on 1st down. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And the 49ers
53.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Yellow.
On play action, here's Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And the Jaguars are going to take possession.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the zone read, it's a give to Tootin. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you could see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
Intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Outside.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he will get into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. That his first touchdown this year. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This will be returned from the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
You got it, here we go, son.
Fields now to throw on first down. He'll air it out down the middle. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Brenton Strange was his intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Right.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. Third down and 3.
Here we go, son.
Fields to throw. That's complete to his running back, Baishal Chutin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 21 on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That is caught. What a throw. Jarquez Hunter. Touchdown, Jaguars. That his second TD catch of the season. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars will cut it to a 2-point lead. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Get set. Up.
First and 10. Good. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The former first overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker, getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Yellow.
On 3rd and long, Purdy to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. On comes Thomas Morstead. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
On the give, it's 2. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Here we go. All right.
Making the read, this is Fields. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
Open man, right side. He's got it. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Jacksonville.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Forced to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
They go play action with Fields. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield, and now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
For the Jaguars field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Trayvon Walker. He gets in to record his second sack of this first half. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Yellow. Stop.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
What can they do here? This is third and forever.
Outside, yellow. 18, watch out. B.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's over the middle to Kittle. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Yellow.
On fourth down, they snap it to Purdy. He's got his man, complete to Pearsall. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down. Throwing again is Purdy. That is brought in. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Pinheiro on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the 49ers will open up a 6-point lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
Looks like a design run here with Fields. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
First down. A 28-yard gain. And the Jaguar first down.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58.
First down. Fields. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. To the goal line and in. Ryan So now this to give themselves a lead here, heading to the half. The kick is good. And the Jaguars will go up by a point here in the second quarter.
49ers 16.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter three begins. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, Scott.
On first down, they'll go with two. And he'll pick up two out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Here we go. Green 19, judges right.
Back to throw is Fields. In trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
They put Strange in motion. Fields from the gun on third down. He's going to take a shot down the field.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Moore to return. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Get set, get set. Run around, come.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Get set, get set. Up.
Here's Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and Looks like they're going to get off the field.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll go with Purdy. And he's going to have a Niners first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
First and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. On the run to the right. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 20, here's 2nd and 3.
Get set, get set. What's up?
Purdy gonna put it up again. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Pass caught by Pearson. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient.
And he's into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here we go, Scott. Right to Jackson. Up. Hey, Ken.
A 1st down throw for Fields. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, as that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
We're going to run it, and this is LeQuint Allen. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go, side. Green 19, good side. Easy. Side.
To throw is Fields. Going for it all. And that is hauled in on the right sideline. Right inside the chalk. A heck of a catch. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
In motion comes Thomas.
at the 49ers.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here comes second and 4.
Here we go. Green 19, good side. Right.
On second down, here's a run to begin the fourth quarter. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
13-yard line.
Big play coming up. This is third down.
Don't jump, ready? Green 19, good side. No mas. West right zip. Tonight.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
And that is incomplete. They get the touchdown, take the lead, but it remains a one-point game.
Cam Little's the kickoff.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Get set.
Back to throw. Purdy. Trying to set the screen there, but that's going to be incomplete. Good work. Got in there defensively, gummed up the works a little bit, and it'll bring up second down.
To second and 10.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Second and 10.
That's yellow. 18, what's up? Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's a slant to Ayuk. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
22 yards.
Purdy on target to Ayuk, and the 49ers have a first down.
first and 10.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
This throw left side, caught by Kittle.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 4.
Yellow. 18, watch out. Start.
Play action now. Purdy. Flushed to his left. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Get set, get set. Right around, up.
On third down, it's Purdy. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Outside. 18, watch out.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy, and he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Get set, get set.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Now he takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Timeout 49ers. That is their second. We'll talk things over before third down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. The ball comes out, and it's recovered by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs. And that's really where you see the highs and lows of this game, Mike. I mean, on one sideline, celebration, hands in the air. The other, disappointment. That's a tough one to stomach. And you've got a chance here to take the lead late, and you can't convert. You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
Don't jump, ready?
They put Campbell in motion.
Press, go straight. Easy, easy, easy. Up, let's go. Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That one is caught by Campbell. Now inside the 25. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Fields to keep it himself. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. 319, that's it.
They put Campbell in motion.
Right.
Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. And he will score! Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Jaguars are going to open up the lead to 8.
49ers 22.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
For the Jaguars. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Yes, sir. Yellow. 18. 18. Yellow.
They'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. He keeps it himself.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
On 2nd down, Purdy. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down, so they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
3rd down. Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And the 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32.
Again in the air for Purdy. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars have just about sewn up this football game.
1st and 10.
Here we go,
They're
son.
on 17-yard line.
319, right tonight.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.